As we go back to the phone lines, Gary Clark, one of the charter members on the Friday Night Thunder Radio Network, joins us. WDEB in Jamestown, Tennessee. Tonight, a big game for York Institute. You talked about how it was going to be a tough one, and it was a tough one for York tonight, wasn't it, Gary?
Oh, yeah, Dennis. If I could give you an analogy on this game, York went up by 7 with 2 minutes and a tick left to go. That was like winning concert tickets. Then with 11.5 seconds to go, Smith County scored, went for a 2-point conversion, took a 1-point lead, and that's when you find your concert tickets are for Celine Dion. My heart will go on. Shut up, Celine Dion.
All right.
We've always said that you're funnier when they lose, but a 1-point loss to Smith County, 41-40. You're in rare form tonight, aren't you, friend?
Oh, yeah. I tell you what, that was a tough loss. York led the entire ball game. It was only tied at 1 point. York actually went for 2 points to make it a 9-point game, but just couldn't get it in, and then they let Smith County drive down the field with 2 minutes to go. Couple of really tough penalties, and they were able to score, and then they got the 2-point conversion, which surprisingly was the only 2-point conversion they completed of the night. They had a couple of 1-point conversions, but their kicker got hurt, was the reason they had to go for 2.
Oh, wow. And so if the kicker doesn't get hurt, maybe they kick it and go for overtime.
Exactly.
Oh, that's brutal. Dennis Weaver, Eric Keith talking to Gary Clark of WDEB in Jamestown. He is the play-by-play voice for the York Institute Dragons.
All right, Gary. Do you have any players on the York Dragons that you can brag on, even though in the loss?
Well, Heath Rexroad had 3 touchdowns on the night, and also Ethan Probst had 2 touchdowns on the night. And Ethan was actually the player that had the ball. The beast was going in and just lost his footing and on the 2-point conversion as he was just about to hit the line, and he had it open. It was going to be a 2-point conversion, and he slipped and fell. So those were the 2 big stars of the night for York. They really played very well.
All right, talk to us about who they got next week.
Well, next week is Oneida's coming to town. It's homecoming for York, so it's time for all the pageantry and all that stuff.
What a great time to be alive, isn't it?
Oh, that's the truth.
And Oneida's a pretty good program. It's not a far distance, but different time zone. Is that a semi annual meeting? Do you guys get together with any regularity?
No, not really. This is the first time they played in several years. The outgoing coach arranged this last year, so it's it should be a good game. It's always they're close in proximity, but really not a great rivalry between the two.
All right, Gary. Good luck in your preparations for that. We'll be looking forward to talking to you. Okay.
Hey, sounds good, and I'll tell you, maybe we won't have any nail biters next week. I know playing the number 7 team in the country, or in the state in Class 3A, and playing them close might be a moral victory, but you know what I say about moral victories?
What's that?
It's like kissing your sister, which don't mean nothing unless you're from Alabama, then it's the first date.
Thanks. Thank you, Gary. We love you, man.
See you, Dennis.
All right, talk to you again real soon.